Hi everyone, hope you're having a great weekend. Today I'm going to show you a look I've been doing with a new palette that I had actually hauled in my last video. This is the Lorac Unzipped palette. It's a neutral palette with 10 eyeshadows, and they have some matte, some shimmer shades. Definitely the same quality as the Lorac Pro palette for those of you that have that, and also I've talked about it several times, so this is quickly becoming a new favorite as well. And I was planning on taking this on vacation with me that I'm going on in about 2 weeks. So I've been playing around with it and I started doing this look quite often, so I thought I'd share it with you guys today. So if you want to see how I get this neutral look, just keep watching. First thing you want to do is prime your eyelids as always. I'm going to use the Lorac primer that came with the palette. I actually really do like this one. Sometimes even a little bit better than the Urban Decay Shadow Insurance. So you're just going to put a little bit on both lids and blend in with your finger. Next, I'm going to take my MAC paint pot in the shade Rubenesque. It's almost a sunset color. I really love this one. It's beautiful, and it's going to really bring out the shade Undiscovered that I'm going to be using in this Lorac palette. So again, using your fingers, I'm just going to pat on. You want to rub it on so you have a little bit of color payoff, but not so much that you're applying too much product, because then it will crease. So I do love the paint pots as a base, but sometimes they get a little frustrating because they do crease on you. That's why I like to put a primer on beforehand. All right, next I'm going to take the shade I was talking about, Undiscovered, which is this golden shade right here. And I'm going to apply that all over my eyelid. So I'm just going to take my Bedazzle Tools 777 brush, which is a general eyeshadow brush, and apply the shade all over my lid. And you're going to bring it up to where your lid ends, but not up into the crease. I almost feel like this shade has almost a Steal a Kitten type tone to it. It's beautiful. I'm feeling it'll become a new favorite. Next, I'm going to take this shade right here, Unconditional, and I'm just going to blend that in with my crease brush into my crease. I'm using, again, the Bedazzle Tools 785 brush. This almost acts the same texture as Soft Brown by MAC does, if anyone's wondering. I just think it makes a really great transition. It looks beautiful. Next, I'm going to go back in with my 777 brush with a little bit of this shade Unreal and just stamp it directly in the middle to give a pop. Because this is more of a pink toned color. I'm sorry, I'm going to show it to you guys. The shade Unreal is right here. This is more of a pink tone than Undiscovered, so I feel like it blends with the shade Unconditional really well, because Unconditional has more of a pink tone to it. So just directly in the middle of the eyelid, just tap it on. Okay. Next, I'm going to take my Bedazzle Tools 776 brush, which is a blender brush, and I'm going to take the shades Unspoken and Untamed. If you haven't guessed the theme, these all have an un-something title to them, name to them. So I was going to tap these back and forth as my outer V color. And then slowly blend that into my crease halfway, and then bring it down. You want to use a very light hand with this if you're going for a more natural look, like I am, but because it does have amazing color payoff. That's why I mixed the two together to kind of bring the color intensity down of Untamed. Then I'm just going to take my blending brush again, my crease brush, and just blend out any harsh edges I have around that. I don't want to lose the color, but I also don't want a stark line, which is why I'm not putting any color on this as I do it. All right, and lastly, I'm going to take this flat shader brush and I'm going to go in with the shade Undercover, which is this matte nude color, and I'm going to use that as my brow highlight. And then I'm going to go in with a pencil brush, and then I'm going to do the same in the inner tear duct of my eye. Okay, I'm going to take that same pencil brush and mix the colors Undiscovered and Unreal and apply them right below my bottom lash line to about halfway. Then I'm going to take the color Untamed with just a little bit of Unspoken, tap it back and forth, and use that in the other half. Make sure to blend it up to where I applied that color on my upper lid. Okay, and that's it for the eyeshadows. I'm just going to apply my favorite mascara now, and I'll be right back to show you what I did on my cheeks and my lips. On my cheeks, I'm going to apply a mixture of MAC's Bareness, which I've shown in several videos. It's one of my favorite blush shades, but I'm going to mix it with a little bit of my Forever Marilyn Beauty Powder, just to give it more of a natural look and tone down the shimmer that's in it a tiny bit. So I'm just going to tap it in both and blush it onto my cheeks. And then on my lips today, I'm going to do a combination of my new, I showed this in my haul video, my shade Taffy I got from Too Faced. And then I'm going just to top it with a little bit of this YSL gloss in the shade 19. This has definitely become a new favorite as well. I love these because they're so moisturizing. And they smell almost like pink lemonade. I know it's a little weird, but it smells amazing. But I feel like this is such a neutral matte color that it needs a little bit of shimmer. And that's it. That's going to complete my look with the Unzipped palette. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up or tell me in the comments below what your favorite neutral look for the summer is. This has definitely become a new favorite and a look I've done quite often, and I'll definitely be taking with me when I go on my vacation in 2 weeks. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.